Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening and watching, you're now tuned into the Fresh and Fit podcast. No, I'm just kidding. This is I Don't Know That's Perfect. I am your host. I am one of your hosts. I am Mario from the Southside, and I'm sitting here with my co-host.
Again, Mario from the Southside.
Yes, sir. A double again.
Double
And we're kind of in a weird space right now. The season's supposed to be over. We haven't been potting in a while, but we had to sit down for a special occasion because we finally got to get everything right and sit down with WaveTribe.
Yes, sir.
How y'all doing?
Yo.
How are y'all doing today?
I'm doing good.
Doing great.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves, just for those that are listening and watching and may not be familiar with you guys.
I'm Big Key.
I'm Miles.
I'm J-Dub.
And how are you guys doing today?
We doing good.
Doing good. We were shooting a video earlier. You know, it took up most of the day.
Yeah, how was that?
It was fun.
Litty. Good, man.
Very litty.
And the reason we're sitting down today is because there is an upcoming project that you guys are currently working on. Does it have a due date already?
We pushing for. You know what? I ain't even gonna say we ain't got a date yet.
We'll get to it in a second.
I ain't even gonna do all that.
we still have a lot to get to because I have been meaning to get you guys on the show for a while, even like for the whole last season that we had, because we've had people that worked on y'all's last project. Was it Wake Up? Which was an amazing project. I was a big fan of it. I enjoyed the whole concept of it, the songs, and the whole having Mama Duke on as like the radio. Just everything about it was an amazing project.
Thanks,
I was a big fan.
Appreciate
so props
that.
to you guys.
Appreciate that.
So I'm excited to know that you guys are actually have more stuff coming out. So just I guess starting back from like beginning. Are you guys born and raised from Austin or what's the
I'm
background?
born and raised from Austin.
Yeah.
I'm not. I was born in Louisiana,
Okay.
and my fam's from two different parts of Louisiana on both sides.
Yeah.
And then I grew up in the DMV.
All right.
When you get down to Austin or Texas?
Moved down here 2013, 2014.
Straight in Austin?
Straight to Austin.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you just been, so you've been on the scene music-wise since basically you got down to Austin because I remember you was with 4K and messing with Mason Flint and everything.
Yeah. When I first got here, Mason hit me up because I had dropped a little tape like around my high school, and he hit me up and was like, I could help you make you a better rapper. And I was like, what?
How do you take that? You know, like
who the fuck are you? What the fuck? And then I went over to his house. He lived down the street from me. Funny, I had never met him, but he was down the street.
Okay.
And I went over to his house, and he had a little studio set up in his garage, and we just started making music.
Okay.
Shit, yeah. Is that how you and Key linked?
Yup.
Yeah, through Mason.
Through Mason.
And then all three collectively are WaveTribe, right?
Yeah.
Because I see on Instagram, it's just y'all two are the face of it, and you behind the scenes, or how's it go?
The manager, I do all the I'm the behind the scenes dude. You know.
Okay,
what I'm saying?
okay.
Things running smooth.
The creative
that type of
director.
stuff.
Yes, sir.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir. Because I notice a lot, like on Instagram, it's mainly Miles and Key. You know what I mean?
That's because I'm the one taking the pictures.
Got you. Okay. Cool.
Yes,
I fuck with that, man.
So after that, whenever you guys linked up to Mason, how long did it take for y'all to actually like come together and was like, we should just make music together?
Couple years, actually. Because,
We were just making music.
we each was going to do a solo project with him. And then, we just ended up coming together because I got an apartment and there was mad people staying over there. And Key was always over there.
Mm-hmm.
And we just started making music in there.
It's working constantly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
working.
And then WaveTribe was born.
And what was the meaning behind the name? How did you guys come up with the name?
Well, Key had it already, actually.
I came up-
You were ready already.
Yeah, I came up with the name in high school with a couple of my friends. My friend Jason. Shout out to Jason. We came up with it in
Shout
high
out
school.
Jason.
In the region of the wave, like what it means is we are very exclusive.
Okay.
Came up with that in high school, and we were just going to parties. I wasn't really taking it too serious. We were just going
Yeah.
to parties, turning up, freestyling.
No, yeah, I get that.
And then I met Miles. We became WaveTribe.
I've noticed you've always, how do I put it, kind of have like a business mindset. You set like a goal. I noticed like you always posting like your main goals and you finna tackle this and you know what you're gonna do. So it doesn't surprise me that the WaveTribe started way back when and now you're executing it. You know what I mean?
Just been trying to just stay focused with it.
Hell yeah. That's good, man, because a lot of people don't have that mentality to sit there and know what they want to do.
How has I guess after you guys got together, how was the journey of? Because I know when you come into the game and just start like you know everybody comes in with the like you had to kind of come in with a sort of sense of ego, like yeah I'm just gonna do my best and be better than everybody. How does that work whenever you come in and like become a duo? Like is there sort of challenges that you guys faced?
You just gotta put your pride to the side. You gotta kill your ego, and the best idea will always win.
Yeah.
Real
Whatever
talk.
sounds the best gonna always win.
We trying to like me and Key. We work so well together because at the end of the day, we just trying to make the best music.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care if somebody verse gotta go, the verse gotta go. Like
Yeah.
and we've
yeah.
been like that.
So
So
that's something that I've always wanted. Like growing up and more listen to like obviously like Outkast and like any other sort of like duo group was like what happens whenever because it's two artists and essentially in the beginning it was always there's to the structure of a song was always three verses. So like what do you do whenever like is it who gets the third verse or like who does the two verses or like you know like who like how do you
Hell
figure
yeah.
that out? You know.
hell yeah. I mean, shoot, for the most part, we don't be even doing 3-verse songs like that. 'cause
Yeah.
Ain't
Obviously,
nobody
now it's
trying to
changed.
hear that no more.
No, yeah, it's
Yeah.
changed now at
Like
this
we ain't
point.
even gonna we ain't even gonna hold you. Like especially when you rap and it's not like singing as much.
Yeah.
You can't even be that long with it. You gotta
Yeah.
like
Attention span is not that long
yeah,
anymore,
man. You got under 2 minutes basically.
So
We're in the-
most of the best songs now are under 2 minutes.
We're in the
Yup.
TikTok era now.
Facts.
That's all I can say.
Facts.
TikTok.
Was there any sort of like inspirations that you guys had that you guys kind of saw like, oh, we want to sort of like be or kind of like align to this sort of like already established duo that's been like, you know?
I got a lot of. I mean, me personally, I got a lot of different inspirations
Yeah.
from pop music
Okay.
to R&B music to rap. So it's just a whole genre, a whole list of artists I can name right now
Yeah.
that inspired me. But really, duo wise, like Outkast, like Kanye and Jay-Z, like the Watch the Throne duo.
Yeah.
Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's we really like I mean wave, but it goes in waves like what we feel like the vibe we trying to go for.
Yeah.
It kind sometimes changes. Like we might want to get in a Motown bag for a song, like the song "Blessing" we got. That's kind of like that, like a ballad type thing. Like we might want to get in a pop bag. Like Key is a lot of the time Key in his pop bag. Like when
Yeah.
we making
Yeah.
music.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Are y'all ever butting heads when it does come down to making music?
Yeah.
Like what you want to do opposed
Yeah.
to what he wants to
Yeah,
do?
it be happening.
Yeah, because I like to make a lot of like different like love songs and just like stuff like that. And I don't like to really rap like that as much as I used
More
to.
R&B.
Yeah.
And I'll be leaning towards like the hip hop head, boom bap, all
Yeah.
that vibe. I lean towards it. Like that's my route. But then I can go. We could both. The reason we work well too is because we can both dip into all those different
You
bags.
can adapt to any.
Yeah, like he could do his. If he really wanted to and he tried, he could kill the boom bap rap, all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's like,
That's how
And
first.
there's-
That's how I first started making music.
yeah,
It was a boom bap. I was
Yeah.
just
Oh,
grew out
word?
of it. Yeah.
And so I guess who essentially led like who kind of was like, hey, like this is becoming a serious thing, like let's for sure like stick together and just do this, you know?
Miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say
'Cause
that.
I know you
Miles.
everybody always has that as an independent artist, people always have like that moment where it's like, okay, they have something that happens, it's like, okay, like this is a for sure thing, like there's a possibility that this could turn into something else, you know. So
Yeah,
I would only
'cause
imagine when
I
as a
was really
duo-
just trying to stick behind the scenes and just write songs for people.
yeah.
But it was Miles that was really like, we need to do this WaveTribe shit.
What was it that brought you to say like we need to get on this shit, man? Like we need to make this shit happen.
it was a culmination of a lot of stuff happening at the time. It was like 2020, I'll say, when we really, really got serious about this shit. When we went to wake up.
Okay.
Pandemic
And-
shit.
Yup. Pandemic shit. I was at the crib off unemployment, chilling. Making
It was a
shoot.
good time for a lot of
It
people.
was a good time, boy. Rolling up every day, cooling, going
Yeah.
hanging, like going to see this nigga, going to his crib to make music with him, and it was just a feeling I had. I was like, yo, we need to do this. Like,
Yeah.
it make no
Yeah.
sense. We ain't done this since. Like, we should have been did this. Like, that was my feeling.
Mhm.
And like, it just everything started linking up. Everything started coming together. We got a live ass beat pack from a producer named Malik, and it like catapulted our confidence because we made some like great music on the beat. So
And
took us to another level.
From there, were you involved already from the jump at that point, or how did you come into play managing and behind the scenes?
So, well, I ended up meeting Key back in high school, my junior year. I transferred schools, and he was already kind of in his music bag.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of interested in being a producer at the time, and he invited me to a studio session, and that's kind of how the friendship kicked off. And then, like, I had done my own thing for a little bit, like my own. I was living life.
Yeah.
And, like, I had spent some time in L.A. just fucking around, really. And then when I came back home, him and Miles had linked up, and, like, they were pretty serious about the music. And then, like, pandemic time came, and I kind of had the resources. Like, I had pretty good studio equipment at the house. And so, like, I was still working. So I go to work and they pull up in the morning and they would just record all day.
Okay. Hell
So,
yeah,
yeah.
man. Hell yeah.
He helped us write Manifest.
Mm-hmm.
That was on the
Facts.
project. He
Oh,
co-wrote that.
Sounds like a lot of things just lined up for y'all at once, and it
Hell
kind of
yeah.
just took off for y'all. That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
We blessed, man.
Everything
Yeah.
happens for a reason.
No,
So
Facts.
100%
Facts.
believe that. What kind of led up to the I guess the birth of the concept of Wake Up? Because I know, like, other than that, you guys up to me, like, as far as my knowledge, that was like the first project that made me aware of who you guys were.
Hell
Yeah, that was our first. That was my first time dropping music. Like,
Yeah.
ever really. I had one song that I dropped. It was called. I had a couple songs I dropped, but my first song was Hustle, and that kind of did a couple numbers around the city. And then after that, I just never really dropped music. I was just working on music. I was working on a project, and it never panned out. So Wake Up was like my first time really dropping music on all platforms.
Independently, do you guys each have do y'all have musical background like that sort of led up to you guys wanting to actually create music?
I mean, I used to play saxophone.
Okay.
But that was a long time ago. Besides that, I don't really have no instrumental background or anything.
Just
But
for the love of it.
I produce on Ableton. I've been
Well,
making
you know your
beats.
daddy put you on music for.
That too. My family is a very musical family.
Okay, so
Like,
your family
I'm
has
named after Miles Davis. He's a
Oh, wow.
jazz musician.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I like grew up. My parents was playing Prince and all type of music in different genres.
Yeah.
Like everywhere from like Al Green to like Depeche Mode and
So it was
shit.
already embedded
Yeah.
into you.
Me,
Yeah.
it was just I seen
Yeah.
the Temptations when I was like 2 or 3 years old.
Oh,
So I seen the Temptations, the movie, and it just made me want to make music.
yeah.
Shit, yeah.
So that was pretty much my inspiration.
What led to you into wanting to write music? Because it's something you mentioned that you like to write music for other artists.
That's what your main bag is, you know?
Yeah,
I
pretty
mean,
much.
that's where the
It's-
money's at, like that mailbox money. That's what everybody should like aim
Yeah.
for. You know?
If people serious,
Yeah.
Yeah.
if people serious, because that's
I mean,
hard to
It kind of
find.
inspired me, just like I don't know. It's just I always used to write like pop songs, like with my sister when I was a kid. Like I used to watch Disney Channel a lot, so I was like a Jonas Brothers fan. So I used to always just like write kind of songs, like in that era,
Yeah.
like when I was like 9 to 10. So that inspired me to want to like write songs, and just looking up to other producers like Babyface,
Yeah. Just the way they move.
like Brian Michael Cox, Jermaine Dupri, and like Smokey Robertson and all them bags like that.
Yeah.
Just inspired me to want to just have my own staple, have my own sound that goes through different artists because I'm not the best singer. And
Did you grow up with your grandma or with
my grandma.
Cause
I
you,
lived
man,
with
you
my
got
grandma.
You got an old soul, bro. You listen to a lot of
Yeah.
the oldies, Temptation, man. That shit, you young as hell, man. But you got like a whole old man vibe.
I lived with my grandparents, my mom. So
Yeah.
that's where a lot of my music history came from. Really, just riding around with my grandpa, listening to the blues, listening to R&B, stuff like that.
And so once y'all got into going back to Wake Up, because like I said, I'm a fan of like how y'all had the whole concept, like having Mama Duke narrate the album, and we've had Mama Duke on the show. We had Tia who was creative director for
Shout
the
out
video.
to you.
Shout out to you too.
what kind of built up to all of that? Because I feel like there was like I'm surprised that you guys say it's like the first time that you guys really drop anything like that. Because it sounds like so like such a seasoned artist would drop.
Yeah,
you know,
I
like
just-
you guys. It's
Appreciate
it
that,
I
bro.
was just trying to
amazing.
make.
Appreciate that.
I was trying to make
Music
Grammy.
was-
My fault.
Go
I was
ahead.
really just trying to make some Grammy winning music. That's what I was really saying. That's what
You
I
were
was
on the
making
money,
it
bro.
sound
You're
like.
on the money. Like the
Yeah.
music sounds amazing. The music is catchy. Like that's why to me I was a little bit surprised that you guys weren't consistent after that. Like I was like, okay, they're gonna keep dropping and dropping, you know, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's what we plan on doing.
That's what we
now.
trying to do this year. This past year, shit, life be happening, bro.
No, yeah,
We've
100%
been-
understand.
We
that.
really just been. We could say this later when we talking about the album and everything, but I just want to say this real quick. When people hear Seasons, it's really like if you going through stuff, it's gonna help get you through it. I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause we was really going through a lot this year, and we made that album. It's
That's what
some
makes
real
the best
music in there, boy.
I'm excited for that one.
There's some real music in there, for real.
How long did it take y'all to finish the whole entirety of the album from beginning to end?
For which one?
Wake Up.
Wake Up.
Damn, Wake Up only took like. We had a couple songs that we made like. Well, we had probably like one or two songs that we made like a couple years ago that we just added, but overall it only took like, I would say like 4 or 5 months,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
if that.
if that maybe.
You said it. You guys had gotten a beat pack from Malik. Was it all produced by Malik, or you
Nah.
guys? Because you guys produce as well, right?
Yeah, I
Miles
do.
does.
I do.
We got some beats from Mason Flynn.
Okay.
We got a beat from Mass, Platt. He executive produced the project. Platt.
Shout out to the
Okay.
Austin legends, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
facts.
for real.
Shout out
Facts.
to Platt.
Wake Up. The concept for it, to go back to your question, me and Key have always like individually wanted to do like a themed album,
Okay.
like radio, TV type thing, like with skits and everything.
Yeah.
So when we came together to finally do an album, we was like, yo, it only makes sense. We got to do this.
And it's crazy
Hell
because
yeah.
nobody does that
We got
anymore.
to.
And
Yeah,
then you
cause-
had like that Tyler project that came out, and it was sort of like a throwback to like
The
the
Gangsta
mixtape era.
Grills.
Yeah.
And,
you
and
know,
it
like,
was fire. And it was fire.
That was
so
hard.
it's in a sense, it's like it's something that like not anybody does anymore. Or even thinks about going back to because they worked for a reason. So the fact and that's why I was a big fan of it because I was like, you guys were doing skits. Nobody does skits anymore, you know.
I love
you
skits.
guys just
honestly.
made it work just perfectly,
Yeah.
bro.
What really inspired me was I was chilling with my friends and I was watching Monsters Inc. and that just inspired me to like I wanted to make like a movie album, and like I just had to like simplify it. And then me and Miles came together and we just thought about doing the radio, and it was like that.
And that's smart, man. That's smart. I like it.
We brought Mama Duke in to do all the skits.
We thought her voice fitted.
Yep.
No, yeah. She definitely has a personality, so it was perfect.
Yep. Shout out Mama Duke.
And then after that, you guys obviously from the videos that came out on the singles, from that point to where we're at today, it was kind of like like you guys said, like it was shit that happens in life. It was a hiatus, and what kind of build up until you guys were like, all right, let's work on the next one.
Oh, we really immediately started working on the next one.
Also, just behind the scenes, you guys have always just
Yeah.
stayed working.
Yeah.
That's kind of why they ain't dropping the music because they just went from one project to the
Okay.
next.
Yeah, we just been recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess is it still all in house? Like you say, you have all the gear at home and whatnot. Or?
Well, when this past year, he got an apartment with like a little studio set up,
okay,
so-
yeah,
and
I've
it's-
seen it.
and it's
Yeah.
down the street from me.
Oh,
So
so it's all easier now.
this past year, I just been going over to his house and we record demos and everything.
It's still in house. It's just at his house now.
There you go, and just switch houses.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hell yeah.
We got a new list of new producers that we're working with. So,
Any names you can drop?
this producer that we met on Clubhouse.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Clubhouse.
Oh yeah,
That-
what a
that
time!
helped
There's a
us.
lot of networking.
What a
on there.
temporary time.
Right when it dropped,
Shout
we
out
got the
Clubhouse.
invite. We slid in that hoe,
We was
started
playing
talking,
music.
and he found
was
T
playing.
Watt. This producer named T Watt.
He produced majority of seasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sent the B pack through. Got the brand new inspiration.
Where's he out of? Where's he based in?
I actually don't even know, bro. The internet, bro.
That's the
Crazy.
beautiful, beautiful
I don't
part
even
about the
know,
internet.
I really don't know, but he's
Internet.
cool though. He good people. We talked to him on Instagram and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's produced for Amine, and he's
Oh, wow.
produced for
Mac Miller.
Mac Miller.
Oh,
RP.
Okay. Okay. RIP Mac.
And he got a good little, his movement
He got
is
a
strong.
fire
So,
beats.
Are
his
y'all
beats
going-
crazy.
Are y'all going to a similar theme as y'all did with Wake Up, or is it a different
Nah.
concept?
No.
We're getting straight to it.
Yeah.
Pretty much our inspiration was what's that Kanye album?
Which one?
What was that Kanye album?
Beautiful?
Nah,
Jesus?
it's the one where
Graduation?
No,
College dropout? Late registration?
late registration.
It
Well,
was funny
Gold
because
Digger.
when we were on the way here, me and Ever, our producer, we were going over y'all's music, and I was like, asked him, was like, what kind of vibes do you get of this? Like, what it makes you think of? He was like, yeah, Kanye, like late registration. And we're listening to Wake Up, so
Late registration, the
Yeah.
new album. We wanted to do that because we didn't want to do not too many what I want to say. Like we just want to get straight to the music.
yeah.
Like, we just want to be straight to songs, hits.
Yeah.
we just wanted to do that.
From the moment you put it on, you like, whoa. Like, we want you to be
It's
like,
one of
what the
them
fuck
front to
going on?
back. You can just run it.
Front to back. And we wanted to, the late registration thing is we wanted to be more like we want more instruments involved.
Or live instrumentation.
Yeah. So that's what we did for this one. We had Bomani.
Shout out Bomani.
Shout out Bomani. He's a singer, guitar player. We had him singing and playing guitar on it.
We had Billy Blunt. He played bass guitar.
Billy Blunt played bass. And musician by the name of Ari Burns. He plays trumpet on the song.
Shout out Ari.
And yeah, man, straight to it.
And well, I guess for this next album, since you guys, after y'all dropped Wake Up and got the, I feel like everybody was obviously acknowledged who you guys were and gave you all the flowers that you guys deserved because it was an amazing project. Like I said, what do y'all expect for this next project?
Honestly, I don't even really have any expectations. We're going to do what we do. We're going to drop it. We're going to do the promotion we got set up for it. We got content to go with it.
Okay.
And we just going to see what's up. We're going to try to put money in promoting it, and people fuck with it, they fuck with it.
When y'all drop it, y'all gonna drop a single with the video before y'all drop the whole project, or how y'all gonna come with that, man? How y'all gonna come?
We got some singles lined up.
Yeah.
We were able to get a sneak peek to it, and from what we've heard, I'm excited for it.
Yeah, we got a couple of singles lined up.
Whenever y'all are making music, I know you say your goal is to be able to write music, and you like pop music. Do you ever write with the intent of getting the show placement, movie placements, and stuff like that? Is that ever something that you guys have dabbled into?
Not really, but we be making songs that are at that level.
They deserve to be placed.
It's usually we make the song and then we yo, this would sound crazy on a TV show, movie or something. It'd be after we make the song.
We got a song that's on our next project. It's called Streets is Hot. And I firmly believe that can be on Snowfall.
Yeah, we're going to need it on Snowfall.
So with shit like that, regarding getting onto a TV show or a movie, Netflix, whatever, is that basically you sending it on your own trying to do that, or is that people request for things to be sent in?
I don't even know. I need more information on how that shit work, man.
We
I've
need
tried
more
to ask
research.
people. I've slid in DMs, asked people. Ain't nobody really giving me a good answer.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna cap.
What I've heard is
People
it's
ain't-
more or less I guess let me send this off, and hey, this sounds like a good song that would be a fit for your TV show or for a Netflix show or whatever. Maybe y'all could check it out, and then it ends up getting a placement on there.
Yeah.
That's a lot of the ways that I've heard people getting their
We
placements.
need all them emails.
I'd say for sure. I don't know if you guys already did talk to Certified, Clova, T-Dub, DOG. These are all artists that have gotten placements on HBO and just movies and stuff like that. So it's definitely doable. So I'd love to see it happen. That's why I asked, because I feel like y'all make music that deserves to be placed on shows and movies and stuff like that.
Thank you, bro.
To have that sort of
Appreciate that.
circulation.
Quality music.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of that being made locally right now. So
No, for real.
Thank y'all.
I was watching this. I saw this clip from who was it? Who was this artist? Who's the Crip rapper from Cali? What's his name? Out of all
Which
of them,
one?
Out of all of
50
them, right?
Phil.
Shit, I'm blanking out. But basically, he was talking about how when he did his first album, he made it with the intent.
Vince
of every-
Staples?
Oh, you talking about Vince
Yes,
Staples?
yes, there you go.
Yeah.
He made it with the intent that every single song was supposed to get placed.
Yeah.
He said he ended up getting a placement with GTA. Song that didn't even get placed on there, but he still got a fat check.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like and shit like that. You know, like people don't realize, or just in general, people don't realize that mailbox money is just consistent regardless.
Fuck yeah,
you know,
that
like,
residuals is what you need, man.
Yeah, I think once we get to that level, like we'll definitely have a lot of songs for that. And I want to make my own movies and I want to write my own commercials. So I
Yeah.
want to do all that shit. So
Hey man, if
I'm
anybody got the emails for these TV show companies and all that, send them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say with a camera, send that shit. WaveTribeBusiness@gmail.com.
yes,
Shit,
sir.
WaveTribe ATX Instagram. Send all them emails for them TV shows and everything.
Need it all.
We
Need it
need
all.
that.
we can shoot the commercials. We shoot the promos. Just let Young Ever know. We'll do some collabs, IDK, WaveTribe commercials, promos. You know.
Facts.
So like that's what something that everybody needs to hop on, because there's a lot of shit that I feel like everybody kind of hops into music just being like, oh, I can just make music and I'm gonna just pop. Because everybody, obviously,
don't work like
everybody's entitled into thinking that their shit is the hottest shit, you know. But it comes with all this other shit that like nobody ever teaches you about, like the legality of it and like the rules and all that other shit that goes along with it, you know. So there's so much that plays into that can make you successful. But everybody's definition of success is different, you know. But outside of I guess once the album comes, what else do you guys have planned out?
Whole lot of singles,
Yeah.
music. Just like you were saying, how you thought you was gonna hear more from us.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear from us after
This
the
thing y'all
project.
you're
Yeah.
coming in hard.
Yeah.
After the project singles.
We got a
Miles-
lot of music we sitting on.
Yeah, a lot of music.
Shit, yeah. That's good, man. So with this with after seasons, then I guess are y'all gonna focus on another album at all, or like y'all just gonna drop straight into the singles?
Focus on the
shit?
promotion.
We're just gonna focus on the promotion and more singles. And Miles is moving to Chicago too, so
Oh shit!
that's just gonna spice things up a little more.
Hell
how we gonna
yeah.
work?
You excited
Hell
for that?
yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm leaving Wednesday.
What's the move
Oh,
for? What's the
shit.
move?
Shit, my girl. Shout out my girl. You know, shout out Sammy. I love you.
Yes, sir. Shout out Sam.
She got a job up in Chicago.
Oh,
and
okay.
it pays very well. so
Life
we
changing,
going-
man.
yes,
Life changing.
yes,
That's beautiful, man.
yes.
Have you ever been to Chicago before?
I went a couple weeks. I went like a month ago.
Okay. Yeah,
Up there
went
for
out
like
to
a
scope out.
weekend. Nah, our apartment, we already got everything up there and everything.
Oh,
She
okay.
up
So you
there
already
right now.
transitioning right now.
Yep.
Okay.
So I went to see her, stayed up there for a weekend. It was nice. It
Yeah.
was nice. I'm in uptown Chicago. It's north side.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I went. I've only ever been once, but I went. Me and Troy went. When was it? 2019. We got this cheap ass flight tickets that we were like, all right, fuck it, let's go. You know, we went for our birthday for a week or whatever. But we went in November. Everybody there was like, why'd you come in the winter? You know, it was fucking cold, bro. I never understood why they called it the Windy City till I got there and I got out of the
Bro.
train station. That wind slapped me so hard, bro.
I was telling them that mask, that
The back
head
of the
mask.
cloud,
Yeah.
I had it on, bro.
That
It's
shit
about to be
hurts.
crucial. I'm about to need it every day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Especially
family's
when I
all-
get there.
My family's all from Chicago, bro. I was really supposed to leave last Wednesday to go up there.
Oh,
but,
for real?
Yeah, but I just didn't go. And then but all my family's up there. My cousin was telling me it's so fucking cold up there right now, dog.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm
the
at-
low is
yeah.
8 degrees.
I'm at to see
Yeah,
Miles in the
bro.
spring.
And then that's yeah. But even then, it's cold in the spring up there. Goddamn it!
Everybody
Shit.
said coming to summertime. That's the best time to
Yeah.
come.
That's
Yeah.
what people was telling me. I
And
was
it's
like,
even at that, it's like
Alright.
like low mid 80s in the
Yeah.
summer type.
Their hot is our spring, bro.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I'll come in the
Our
spring.
fall.
Yeah, right. Basically, nah, it's definitely been wild, but that's exciting. Do you guys? I guess with that in mind, is there any like other intents as far as like expanding?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to move
Yeah.
to
I would
Atlanta.
imagine so.
Yeah. Our whole thing is we on some WaveTribe worldwide shit.
Okay.
We trying
Yeah.
Global.
expand everything. We going everywhere.
And I forget to ask, but do you guys have any collabs with any other artists on the project?
Yeah, we got a couple.
We got a lot of collabs.
Any names y'all can any names you can drop?
Bomani.
Okay.
That's a name we can drop right now.
Okay, that's as far as we're going. All right. I'll take that. I'll take it.
And scene.
Facts. Okay.
That's
Bet.
exciting. Because I know you guys are familiar with a lot of the scene. You guys have worked with so many other people, and y'all are familiar with like Teddy the Legacy, obviously Stilo.
Shout out
He was on our
Teddy.
last project.
Yeah, shout out Stilo.
Yeah.
Who's
Stilo
actually
as well.
hosting us today.
Appreciate
So,
you.
Shout out Steve.
but no, yeah, because I would definitely like to see y'all work with other artists and just the idea, like you guys alone, just making music is amazing. So the thought of you guys creating with a bunch of other creatives here in the city too.
Facts.
Is there any other I guess is there any artists that you guys haven't collab with that you guys would like to collab with?
Sam Houston.
Sam Houston? Oh,
Yeah,
that would be insane.
that's like on my list.
I
Sam
can't
Houston.
think of no one else right now.
We Don't Ride Llamas. It's a group. It's like a pop punk group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like
you got something planned out for that one then, huh?
Yeah.
Already.
I feel like
Want to.
like here now, I guess in the, it's always been like the state of music for Austin. It's always like they acknowledge like obviously the pop bands, rock bands, but then never up until this point where we're at right now, never really acknowledge the hip hop artists. So there's definitely a lot to work with. Like also even then, like I feel like I could work with like Jake Lloyd and artists like that.
That's
All right.
that's really funny you said that. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's my guy.
That's really funny you said that.
I'm gonna have to talk to Jake Lloyd after this.
Shout out Jake Lloyd.
Shout out Jake Lloyd.
Shout out
Yes.
Jake and Danny. Man, those are my people. I'm definitely excited for this project now. Man, that's gonna be awesome. Shit.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that actually. Good shit.
No, yeah, but like I said, it gets to a point where like I'm sitting here and I'm like fighting between like trying to be an interviewer and trying to be a fan because it's one of those ones where like you guys make the music where I was like, yeah, I'm gonna jam this shit because it jams, but you guys definitely have a lot that I definitely believe could go up to some next level shit because there's a lot of people that continuously work and push as much as they want, but like you guys come out of the blue and just like drop some shit, it's like and then just kind of step away for a quick brief moment because you guys are working other shit. And I was like, damn, like I want more,
Yeah. Well, we plan to get the people what they want this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound like y'all gonna flood us with it, man. That's what it
playing
sounded
it.
like.
Nah, for real. It's up.
What else do you guys have in mind other than the project? Anything else going on? Do you guys ever think about doing any solo projects, solo singles, anything like that? Or is that like one of those things where it's like against the rules?
Nah, you gonna hear that this year too.
You're going to hear some EPs. You're going to hear R and Key this year.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna hear R and Key this year.
I want that one. That's what I'm waiting on.
R&Key.
You're gonna hear R and Key
The
this year.
speaker box, Love Below, type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Man.
That was actually our inspiration for this project. Kind of.
Oh, okay.
That's what we kind of wanted to do.
It kind of strayed away from that though.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It strayed away from
Okay.
that.
That's what, like, at the beginning stages, that's what it was on.
Kind of what y'all want to go towards
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I guess you guys already stated that like y'all sounds are kind of like opposite of each other. With that being said, like, do you guys like ever like, I guess like what's the best way to say, like, do you ever like focus on like trying to create new sound other than like what you guys are already in, like opposite of each other, like you hop in his lane, he hops in your lane, and just jump back and forth between each other?
Yes. That's what happens when we be making the demos, pretty much. Miles will make me a demo, and I'll just do it.
Yeah, nah, facts. I'll make like a singing like R and Key type demo for him type shit.
Yeah.
And like we just do that all the time. Like it's not necessarily that like I can't do the pop stuff, and it's not necessarily that he can't do the rap stuff. It's just most of the time he is in the headspace and feeling to do that type of music.
Okay.
It's like that's just how he feels.
I be in my feelings a lot.
Yeah, and he has his studio in his room, so he just recording. So he just most of the time he just feel like singing on autotune. That's just what Key on. We know that. We know Key at the crib. If he making music, we know what the demo finna sound like. We know what he on.
You're making me think of AJ Bray of his love abuse. On his love abuse 2, he was talking about how he was just like, he went through some shit and like he right then and there he went and made one of his best songs.
That's Key every day.
Yeah.
That's Key every day. And like I got my little recording shit in my room too, and like I most of the time like I'll play around. I'll make a singing like song, or I'll make a super rap song. I'll make some vibey shit like Isaiah Rashad type vibe. Like, but it's just we got so many pockets we could go into. That's why I love that me and this
you
man
guys are
is
so
like,
versatile.
Yeah, facts.
And outside of the music, on y'all's own personal lives, because I know you obviously with the during the quarantine time frame that we had, does it ever get difficult? Because I know you're a fellow construction worker.
I'm a plumber.
I'm an electrician myself,
I'm a
so.
plumber.
Y'all in there?
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
in there? Okay.
Yeah, no, right now we're going through it right now, bro. I'm working 60, 70 hours a week. I'm like, we have to record, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make it happen. You know?
I was just telling them earlier, 10-hour days, 12-hour
Yeah, he was
days.
just talking about that shit.
They ain't never worked the 14-hour day before.
How do you ever? Yeah, I know, bro. I had to get used to waking up like at 4, 5 in the morning. You know, like it becomes a lifestyle that you have to get used to. But then you still have like your creative side that you have to keep alive.
It's so hard.
How do you balance that?
It's just, I'm getting used to it now. Like I just got into plumbing. Like I've been doing it for probably about like 6 months now.
Okay.
So it's just I can't even tell
My man's be tired.
No, they can tell you.
Be tired.
So hard
they can tell you. Same for me, bro.
It's so hard to make
Man's
music.
be tired.
It's just hard.
Yeah.
I try to use the weekends as my like music making time.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, sometimes I would just get random bursts of just inspiration.
Yeah.
And I'll just come home and just
get to it.
Get to
and
it.
And that's the part that like you kind of have to like learn to keep alive, because like that shit'll kill you. You know, it'll you know, you'll feel dead. And you go into robot mode and you're like nonstop, just
hell yeah,
going to work, go home, shower, go to bed, wake up, do the same thing.
You
all
get
over
into a
again.
routine, and it's not even a healthy routine.
And it's not the one you want. You know, like. But what keeps you moving is the thought, like, yeah, you know, like I'm gonna keep working at this other world that I have going on musically, whether it be the pockets or whatever. Like that's what I'm shooting for, you know. And it gets difficult because I've personally had fun with the podcast. I'm dropping shit and just doing here and there. And like everybody on the team could tell you, you know. Just but at the end of the day, it's like it's one of those things that's hard to admit. It's like, bro, I'm exhausted. Like it's hard to like, you know, like get out of it. Sometimes you just want to go home and just like do nothing and just lay down, you know. So I completely understand, bro.
Okay. I finally understand now.
Because
I be getting on this nigga ass.
It's one of those things where like you don't want to tell nobody, because you don't want to, like, you know, everybody has like nobody's life is harder than nobody else, because nobody's lived anybody else's life. You know, like it's one of those things that's hard to acknowledge, but
everybody goes through their own things, man. But yeah, try working a 14-hour day and then come home and try to make some music. And that shit ain't gonna go too good.
If you can stay creative after that, that's major props, and that's a beautiful thing, you know, because you know how they used to always like here they used to say here and there, as you get older, you're the child and you die. But it's like, you know, if you could keep that creative side alive, even better. You know, like you don't want to grow up and just be an adult that just works for a living, has nothing else other than just paying bills. And cool, the whole concept in life is to like to live a happy life, have your family, do whatever. But if you have nothing else, like, what do you have? You know?
Yep.
I gotta take this phone call real quick, bro.
Go for it, bro. Yeah, no.
My fault.
Nah, but facts though, you're right.
But how about yourself, bro? What do you have outside of the music? Like, what keeps you? Because yes, music keeps you moving.
I was going in between jobs for a long time because I wasn't taking them hoes seriously.
I mean, today's day and age, it's hard to.
Yo, I was not taking them serious, but I found my girl's in the leasing profession.
Okay.
She put me on. She just told me one day I should go apply.
Yeah.
And I went over to my apartment's office and was like, "Are y'all hiring?" So then I ended up getting a leasing job at the office down the street. So that's what I do.
Okay.
I do leasing during the day. Come back home. It's like a 9 to 6.
Okay.
So I'm chilling.
How do you like it?
Yeah, it's chill. I'm talking to people all day. I'm chilling.
That's something I've never been. I get tired of people so easily, bro. I can't deal with people that easily. And I say that as a podcaster. You know, I sit down with people all
can
the
deal
time.
with people, but I don't like dealing with people like that. But I can do it. So I'm taking advantage of that shit. The fact that I
I'm
can
a people person that don't like people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the best way I can put it. Like, you put me out there anywhere, I go out anywhere, have a drink with anybody, I talk to them all day. But if I have to do it, I don't know about that. You know.
Yeah. And I get a discount on my rent, so it's rap.
Oh shit! There
That's
you
right.
go. You know.
Yes, sir.
That's right. It's really up because
Yeah.
I'm in there getting that discount. So know what time it is.
No, yeah, people are difficult sometimes.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, especially with like serious stuff like they living situation.
People
I
go
didn't
like
see all type of stuff just in the past, because I haven't been working this forever. It's been since like July maybe.
Yeah.
So I didn't see all type of shit in that.
Do you deal with a lot of Karens and shit?
Bruh, this homeless man, this homeless man stole somebody's car from in front of the office.
What?
He was living in an
And
apartment.
pulled
too.
off.
How do you
And
manage
pulled
to have
off.
how do you manage to have a homeless person steal your car? That's
They
my
left it
question.
run. Nah, they was wilding. How it happened, they was wilding. They was in the office wilding, car running. He seen it, ran in that hub,
Man.
Took off.
took off.
He said, "I got me one."
Took off for a joyride and shit.
It was crazy.
Man. No, but I'm definitely I'm grateful that you guys were able to come out and finally sit down with us. I know it's been a long time coming, and especially what you guys have coming along and for the future and whatnot, you know. It's definitely a sweet spot, and even for the show what we had, because all of 2021 was like the fourth season, you know. Like when we first started the podcast, we were like doing like 10 episodes a season. You know, we did like 3 seasons in 2 years, but shit, we did like I think like almost 40 episodes in 1 year this last year. And then we're still not done. Like we were supposed to. I told the team, I was like, man, we're supposed to be done. Like let's finish off the season New Year's. No, we've still been recording. We still have like one more episode to drop out to you guys. So it's still a lot. It just kind of gets carried away. So
Yeah, we appreciate y'all for inviting us on.
no, yeah.
For real.
I'm glad y'all already came through, and I'm definitely grateful that you guys let me get a sneak peek, or let us get a sneak peek of the
Shit,
new
yeah,
sounds.
man. I'm glad I got them in my email. I wasn't able to check them out because I've been waiting for him to approve the request for the
Oh,
Google
yeah.
Drive. So I'm sitting there, I'm like,
All
I just
that
told
Google
him.
shit.
Yeah, I just told him. He was like, you should have told me. I'm like, man, fuck. But I can't wait till I get out of here, man. Go listen to them. I'm really excited about that.
So play him in the car, man. Tell
Yeah,
him what
yeah.
you think.
That's what I'm gonna do, man.
And so I guess real quick before we even get close to ending it, let everybody know y'all socials on this camera, just like each individually, where people can find you. Obviously from the WaveTribe page.
All right, my Twitter is gonna be Kellen_D. Then my Instagram is Key_BIG. And then a WaveTribe Instagram is gonna be WaveTribe ATX. And on YouTube, WaveTribe Worldwide.
Facts. And my Twitter is gonna be Miles from the Tribe, and my Instagram is gonna be Miles in the Tribe.
you
You're so dope.
I don't really fuck with Twitter like that, but you can fuck with me on Instagram. Pretty boy Leroy. That's LeeRoyy.
All right.
Tell me your Twitter, man.
I don't even know my handle like that to be able to just.
Yeah, you
True.
can find us on all streaming platforms: Wave, Space, Tribe.
Yes, sir.
There you go. My Instagram's still hacked, so I've been out of Instagram.
Oh damn.
I'm living through the IDK That's Perfect Instagram because I don't have no personal anymore. my shit's been out of there, bro. Like I'm a little bummed out, but part of me was like, all right, you know, it made me take a break from. It made me kind of step away from social media.
Oh,
So
We
dead.
need that on guys.
I'll get it back one day.
They gonna hit you with the DM talking about 500 to get your account back.
Man, that's gonna hurt today to say that.
I'm like, I know you want them archive pictures, boss man.
Man, yeah, that's the only reason why I want my page back. Like, I have so much history on my IG, so many pics I need to save. Like, damn.
That's like I lost my
Damn.
Snapchat, bro. Well,
Oh,
I ain't
shit.
lose it. I had to delete it, but fucking,
Yeah.
I had just lost all them pictures on there. That's years worth of stuff.
Everything.
Shit, well, before we finish off, like I said, we do want to end on a positive note. Would you guys like to kick it off? Would you like us to kick it off?
Y'all can.
You want to go or you want me to go?
Hey man, it's a new year. Let's just make sure we stick with all of our goals and accomplish everything that we're trying to get accomplished, man. Because failure ain't an option this year, dude.
Yes, sir.
So-
Yes, sir.
I guess to piggyback on that, real quick, shout out to Neighborhood Nick. Shout out my guy Nick. He wasn't able to be here tonight, but he was able to make all of this possible.
Mm-hmm.
One day again in the future, you will see us together again. But we each have a lot going on. Shout out Neighborhood Nick. Shout out J Soldier. Shout out
Sir.
Napalm Nick. Shout out
Shout out
all
J
the
Soldier.
Shout out Jay
all the
Soldier. We
guys.
just seen you on the
Austin
on the
Chronicles.
cover.
Chronicles.
Yes,
Good
sir.
shit.
Yes,
Good
sir.
shit.
My
Yes,
guys
sir,
are making
Steve.
moves.
Good
So
shit.
that was
You know.
big for the whole city.
yes, sir. If one side ain't winning, the other for sure is. So I love to see it. I guess my positive note would have to be I might have to freestyle this bitch because I have not been thinking about this shit in like so long. I probably have said this in the past, but don't ever give up. Don't ever lose your sense of creativity. Like I mentioned earlier, like life may get hectic and life may get busy, but don't ever think that that's what it's gonna be like for the rest of your life. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for the possibility to do whatever you want. Just don't ever lose hope. Don't ever lose that side of you that keeps you alive, that keeps you moving. Because you never know. You keep going at it, and you might strike gold one of these days. So just keep at it.
Hell yeah.
That's my positive note.
I like that. I'm going to go with you got to let go and let God, man. That's
Yes,
what I'm going to
sir.
go with right there.
Yeah,
I
this
know.
may not
Short
be
and sweet. Short and sweet.
this may not be
Let go, let
positive,
God.
but what you do every day is how you gonna spend the rest of your life.
Nah, for
There
real.
you go. There
Think
you
about
go.
that.
Habits.
That could be positive as
Good
long as you make it
habits.
positive.
Habits.
That's what I was telling my football team all year. Got to practice good habits
Oh
every
yeah, I
day.
forgot you Coach Key.
Oh, shit.
Key in this bitch.
I didn't
sir.
even know that.
Plumber key,
man.
coach key, rap key, songwrite key,
just
He's
everything.
a jack of all trades.
R&B.
I'm trying to get on my grown man shit before I have kids. So I'm
There
ready.
you go. You're going to be
Yeah,
ready by the time you
yeah,
have
yeah.
kids. Mr. Dub.
I would just say to live life on purpose, live with intention, and to live with love.
Shit,
I
yeah.
like
I like that.
Love
Yeah.
it. Live, love, and laugh. What do they say? No, but I appreciate you guys so much for
Yes,
coming
sir.
down
How to
tonight.
make
Like,
work.
it was definitely. I'm excited for what you guys have in store. I'm definitely excited for when the album comes
Season's
out.
coming
Hell
soon.
yeah.
Season's
Glad we
coming
got y'all
soon.
down here, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
sir.
shout out Stilo. Shout out my guy Cody Brandell in there too, putting in the work.
Shout
So
out Brodie Studios.
yeah, this has been another amazing episode of I Don't Know That's Perfect. I'm Mario from the South Side.
Mario from the Dub, man.
Big Key.
I'm Miles.
J Dub.
We're WaveTribe and we're out.
Sir.